Every day we use computers and cell phones, turn on lights, heat or cool our homes, and drive in a car. But have you ever wondered where the energy that powers these everyday conveniences comes from? Some may answer the electrical socket, a furnace, gasoline, power lines, or even the electric or gas company. But we need to look deeper to understand what powers our world and answer the question, will we ever run out of energy? Our Earth is an amazing place that plays a crucial role in providing the energy to power our lives. If we look closely, the Earth's crust contains a great deal of useful mineral resources. These minerals, however, are non-renewable, meaning their supply is limited and they can't be replaced if we use them up. The reason being, the processes that form these resources take millions of years. Even though their supply is limited, humans mainly depend on fossil fuels to provide energy. So we need to be creative and find ways to conserve these very precious resources or look for alternative ways to generate power. There are three main fossil fuels that form in similar ways but have different uses in our world. The coal deposits of today were formed by the remains of ancient plants and animals in a swampy environment that were subjected to intense heat and pressure. The majority of coal consumed in the United States is used to generate electricity. Petroleum, also known as crude oil, was formed from small animals and plants that lived in oceans or large lakes millions of years ago. The main use of petroleum in the United States is to produce gasoline and other fuels for transportation. Natural gas also formed in a prehistoric marine environment and under similar processes as petroleum. Industrial and residential space heating is the leading use of natural gas in this country. Although burning fossil fuels provides energy to drive a car, as well as to light and heat our homes, there are many negative consequences for using this type of energy. This includes abandoned surface mines, air and water pollution. And what if we run out of these non-renewable resources? As energy needs increase, the world's supply of fossil fuels will continue to be used at a faster rate. So cities, states, and countries are looking into the use of alternative energy in order to find safe and renewable energy resources. The sun provides enough energy in 1 minute to supply the world's energy needs for 1 year. Solar energy is a free, inexhaustible resource that when harnessed can be used to heat water and produce electricity. The heat of the earth is also a form of alternative energy called geothermal power. The naturally occurring hot water and steam near volcanoes, geysers, and hot springs can be trapped and used to generate electricity. Moving water is a powerful resource responsible for lighting cities and even countries. Hydropower is a convenient, efficient, and inexpensive form of energy because there are many rivers with the terrain to build a dam which will harness the water's power. The fuel supply is also replenished naturally by the water cycle. Wind power is one of the most promising new energy resources. With today's technology, wind energy could provide 20% of the electricity for the United States, with wind turbines built on less than 1% of the land. So which form of alternative energy is the best? How do we decide which one to choose so that we don't run out of energy? Each area of the country and world must focus on the most readily available form of alternative energy. It wouldn't make any sense to use solar cells in a tropical rainforest, build a geothermal power plant near the North Pole, or install a wind turbine in the middle of a big city. Hydropower has become the leading source of renewable energy around the world because anywhere rain falls, there will be rivers, and the possibility of building a dam, which can be utilized to generate electricity. In Michigan, which is surrounded by the Great Lakes, there is enough offshore wind energy to power more than 9 million homes. Therefore, the state of Michigan has invested its time and resources into building wind turbines. And Nevada has more than 250 days of sunshine a year. Because of this, it now has the greatest solar energy resources in the United States. The next time you turn on a light switch, you now know that the power could be coming from the burning of coal or some form of alternative energy. Will we ever run out? As long as we limit our use of fossil fuels and continue to implement the use of renewable resources, we will have enough energy to power us into the future.